Virgos, this is going to be for November 4th through the 7th. Keep in mind, this is general, so you only want to take what applies. Definitely leave the rest. And if you do have personal questions or personal concerns, definitely feel free to check out the description box if you want a personal. But let's go ahead and get straight into it. This is going to be a 8-card spread. And first card we're going to start with is the message from your spirit guides. Okay. And, okay, so we have two. We have staying focused, and it reads, hold the course. Just messed up all the cards. And then we also have transformation, and it reads, a fresh new way of living emerges. Got the Phoenix. So interesting energy. I like the fact that these two kind of correlate with each other. So staying focused and transformation is what we have from your spirit guides. The first thing I'm hearing from your spirit guides, they really want you to understand that you guys are doing it in terms of like personal progression. And what may be happening is you guys are under pressure. It's kind of like with diamonds. They have to go under pressure before they fully become beautiful and all, you know, luxurious and whatnot. So when it comes to you guys, it's the same thing. You may be under pressure, quote unquote, but this is mainly to get you guys to go through a level of evolution and continue this process of evolution. And what needs to happen here is you guys do need to stay focused when it comes to some career endeavors that you have in place, and also when it comes to personal spiritual growth. Like, a lot of you are on a spiritual path that people around you don't necessarily understand, but staying focused when it comes to spiritual development and healing certain traumas and doing the personal work is going to evolve your state of living, evolve your state of mind. So it's very important that you guys stay on the journey that you're on now, even when it becomes testy, even when you have questions. Okay. Now, present energy with the Wheel of Fortune. This is you guys kind of just looking at how certain things didn't necessarily come full circle. I don't see this as like bad luck or anything like that. This is you just kind of trying to understand, like, why did certain things go the way that they did? I'm hearing like, why did that marriage fail? Why did that business not take off like how I wanted it to? Why did the outcome of like my family situation happen that way? Like, it's just questioning certain things and why certain outcomes didn't necessarily happen. Okay, clarifying that I have the Two of Cups. So yeah, like I said, this could be love related, where you're like trying to understand, like, is there going to be constantly misfortune in your love life? For my singles, you're trying to understand, like, is it worth putting yourself out there? You may be looking for somebody who completes you and someone who brings a level of balance to your energy, but you could be feeling like, I don't know, you run into people who could be basically on a different vibration than you. A lot of you are also starting to realize that a lot of like misfortune that you may have experienced had a lot to do with the lack of personal balance. Your energy may have been all over the place in trying to manifest certain things. Now, recent past, I do have the Queen of Pentacles. So there was a huge focus on you. There also may have been an earth sign of interest, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. You may have been wondering whether or not you could trust this person, though, because they may have either been giving you signs that they may have been doing stuff, or there may have been past issues of them possibly, you know, cheating or not being completely honest. But with the Queen of Pentacles, yeah, there definitely was this energy of, you wonder whether or not you could trust somebody, regardless of their zodiac sign. It doesn't even have to be an earth sign. You're wondering whether or not they were trustworthy, if they were somebody who you could give your energy, effort, time to. I also see like a big focus on career stuff as well. Now, near future with the Four of Cups, This could be you guys kind of looking at things from a perspective of like, again, why did certain things happen the way that they did? You could be very dissatisfied with a particular person. This could be the person you have children with, a recent ex, like you guys just broke up, or shoot, an ex just in general, your last ex. This could be the results of a business. You're looking at things and you're like, let me show you guys. This card is like the funniest because of the sweatshirt. So she has this over it sweatshirt and she's like side eyeing the cups. So a lot of you are just like, ugh. And this mainly could have a lot to do with the fact that you're like looking at social media and maybe being a little bit too hard on yourself, because I can't help but to pay attention to this phone here, okay? Some of you also need to stop watching so many readings. Maybe that's why you're experiencing a level of dissatisfaction. It's because some of you are kind of like waiting for impossible outcomes to happen with no real movement. Just watching some tarot videos, okay? These videos are helpful in combination with action. I think I'm going to say that in every video. I think I'm going to say that. So, yeah, you could just be focusing on all the wrong things. But there's still hope, though. With the Four of Cups, there's always a cup here floating from the midair trying to give you some sort of new opportunity. And for some of you, it's the, like, distraction of looking at what you're not happy with and not seeing how you can change that outcome. Now, the advice for you with the Ten of Pentacles, there's definitely a need for you guys to make sure, if you are going to put yourself back out there when it comes to dating, my singles, that you're dealing with somebody who has their stuff in alignment and they have the same common goals that you may have, especially if it's to have a structured relationship, get married, have kids, etc. For others of you, this is taking care of the home environment. I'm hearing something about a roommate situation where some of you guys are roommates with someone and it's like, it's getting to be a tiring situation. Okay, whether you're tired of the roommate or the roommate's tired of you. I don't know who's tired of who, but I definitely see that. And the roommate could be the person you married to or the person you have children with. But I see where like the living situation thing needs to be sorted out, and for some of you more so finances, so that you can secure a stable home like on your own if you're stuck in a situation you don't even want to be in. Now, what to avoid with the Five of Wands, this is fighting with somebody, arguing with somebody where you know it's not going to go anywhere, okay? If you have to constantly argue and fight with somebody and there's no resolution, the person you have children with, i.e., a manager, whoever this is, it's not worth it, okay? All that's going to do is stress you out and raise your energy levels to a point of like anger almost. So you guys need to make sure you're preserving your energy. This is also understanding like with any confliction that you may have at the moment when it comes to like your passions or your creative endeavors. It's going to be something that is going to naturally come to you. So don't beat yourself up if you don't know quite yet what you want to do next in your life. That will naturally flow to you, okay? Your purpose, what's a part of your plan will flow to you. You just need to make sure you're not like forcing yourself to do things you're not necessarily connected to. Now, challenge with the Hierophant, again, this could be your marriage. This could be the process in your spiritual development. Like, it may be a very lonely path that you're on in terms of your spiritual growth, and people around you may not understand the things that you're starting to understand, and people may not get what your spiritual journey may entail. But for a lot of you, it's a matter of you just needing to stay focused. Stay focused. Now, looking at career, I have the Five of Cups. So again, there's similarities between the Four and the Five of Cups. They're literally right on top of each other. So that's interesting. But there's three cups, and both of these women are looking at those cups, right? And they're looking in dissatisfaction, like, oh my God, not this, you know, not my cup spilt over, okay? And then this woman is just like focused on the fact that the cups are empty, but not seeing that there's 2 cups behind this woman, and then there's 1 cup that's literally floating from the sky. So when it comes to your career, some of you are more so focused on what you're not happy with in terms of results than what you can do to make yourself accomplished, or, you know, get to the end goal that you're looking to get to. So you want to make sure you're not focusing on what you didn't do sooner, what didn't work out. That's behind you now. All you can do is look at what you can do now, moving forward. And then with love, we have everything is fine. And it looks like the 10 of Swords in this deck, but it's not. But with this everything is fine card, what's happening is with love, for my people who have went through a very painful ending recently, and you're still going through the process of healing. For a lot of you, you're starting to realize that the person that you may have married, or the person that you were with, they themselves may have put you through betrayal, and that's not your fault. Like, some of you are finally coming to that understanding after kind of like beating yourself up about it for some time. And for a lot of you, you're more so coming into the understanding that maybe it's time for you to either change the dynamic of how your relationship is running, because if not, it's going to fall apart very soon. Or a lot of you are in this mental space of like, I'm willing to accept that this relationship falls apart, after realizing that there's really nothing that you can do, especially if this person's not working with you, okay? But this is what I see in terms of the energy. I hope I did put things in perspective. If you did take something from this video, definitely feel free to thumbs it up, and I'll see you in the next one.